what's on this week, something that I think is particularly useful for you, an embedded an embedded spreadsheet. We are a very small school, only 65 students, a certain amount of special needs. So, oh, sorry about that. Let's turn down the volume a bit. Is that better? I can't see. Right, okay. So that's the overview of this week, and the great thing about this is you can obviously just click in here and change things. Monday is a breakdown of exactly who's doing what in each group. You can see it's terribly small. Today the teams etc. are here as well. So it's just a way of sharing with the parents what is actually happening this week. They all know where to go for it. I'm not going to take more than a couple of minutes to swiftly go around here, embedding programs and making sure that, again, these are it's just uploaded as a PDF into your Google Drive so that you've got information for parents, and embedding videos as well, so that I've got the benefit of running an ICT department as well as running a PE department in a very small school. So some of these are created by the kids and some of these are created by me. If you haven't come across something called Animoto, do so. It's a tremendously efficient way of sharing slides and videos. If you don't have an iMac running iMovie, or if you're not using Camtasia, that's really sort of worthwhile. And then just embedding and linking stuff, as I'm sure most of you do anyway. So I don't know if anybody's got any questions, or whether you can actually see, and I obviously share, as you will do, lots of my stuff that I come across, and there's links here for my students, and I've only got 4 doing TACnet at the moment. But TACnet is a terrific. Yep.
Your site and.
Can you say that again?
Sorry, I think the assumption that people know how to make it.
Okay. Well, I sort of started this initially. It's Google Apps. You have to sign up, obviously, as a school. Although, as an adult, you can sign up. I have got a load of tutorials on how to set up a Google site in your Gmail account. So it sort of started really from a rather humble thinking. Well, there's your email, and then you've got your Drive here. So if you're not used to sort of uploading to a Drive, you can share all sorts of things, whether it's presentations, ordinary Word documents, PDFs like this. They don't have to be sorted, because Google, after all, is very much a search engine. So this is just a PNG, a simple picture, which will be embedded in the website later. So you then have your sites here. Go to sites, and you create a site. I've got a number of sites where I do give advice on what to do next, and I embed videos, tutorials and things for that. But so this is one I set up for my staff at school, and I've shared elsewhere, which talks a little bit about you know, the way that you can set things up, the use of tables, so that basically it is possible not to just have things linear like that. Films, for example, can be just straightforward links. On the other hand, you can also get you might want all your information like this, so you've got lots of different pictures across your page. That's all not PE, I know, but my site is basically the 2 sites that I mainly run. The PE one, oh, it's down here. I don't know what you want to sort of look at really, but controlled assessments in GCSE PE. So here I would just basically upload stuff here. You have to edit your page, so anything that you do. The great thing about this is that if you make a mistake or you decide that you're going to change something, of course the students can just pick it up very easily, and somebody will say to me, okay, yeah, we see you've made a mistake there, sir, and they often come to me on Monday and say, you have made a mistake. So this is a worked through, a suggested GCSE worked through assessment of performance on Javelin, and so this particular video I videoed just from my mobile phone in a competition that I was in. Standard was pretty high for Southern Men's League Division 1, surprisingly high. So I then go and sort of just basically show the kids that these are various different things that you can do. And so, yep, I don't know whether that's helpful or not, or whether I'm trying to go through too fast. You're very welcome to Twitter me or just email me direct and say, look, I did quite like the look of that, but you went too fast, or whatever, or we do run a site. Obviously I use other things. You can embed all sorts of stuff, so I've embedded slide rocket presentations, and emotos are a fantastic way of sharing, as I think I was already showing you here. Football, I suppose, is currently happening, so I'll have different seasons being sort of talked. This is the current sort of stuff, so this will be I don't know whether it's a video or, yeah, that's just an iMovie, so basically uploaded to YouTube. Very, very simple, because Google Docs works hand in hand with YouTube, and so everything that you do in YouTube can drop into this extremely easily. So if I show you that, you just go insert YouTube video, and you basically paste your URL video into there, and Bob's your uncle, as they say. Has anybody got any sort of questions for me? I don't know whether I can actually see your questions or not. And we are a dreadfully small school, so of course it's very easy for me to put quite a lot of time and effort into this for my kids. I was very impressed with the newspaper presentations that your media guys were doing just now. But if I can see the other page, then I would very happily. So yes is the answer, Gareth, to tutorials. I'm sorry that I assumed everybody knew everything about Google Sites, because I was, as I say, a little bit humbled by the fact that you guys obviously seem to know a lot about what you're doing. And I get my kids to also run their own Google site, in which they record information about themselves. So they will upload videos of themselves playing football, or photos of themselves, and basically, it's just that it's second nature for them. They'll also do their ICT and so on as well. So, right, let's get back and see it. I think that's about all I probably need to say at the moment, because time is short. But no is the answer, Caroline, to videos of students on public site. You can, of course, make your YouTube video private if you want to, and also not make, and unlisting it, as Matt says, is a good idea. But we don't have any issues like that. We do have one or two students who we are not allowed to use in photographs, but the fact that, the bottom line is that if you're on ICT forums a lot, you'll see these sort of discussions, and the fact is that there is so much stuff out there. If people are interested in something that's titillating, searching for photographs, or having a look at a photograph, let's say, of somebody swimming. These are actually just embedded YouTube videos, links for the students. But if you're basically sharing pictures of your students, let's say girls netball, yes, somebody might find that titillating somewhere in the world, but there's so much more out there that people are sharing all the time. Does that